Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and to another weekly check-in. I will be checking in for January 23rd all the way up until 31st, so the end of the month. We're already in February. Happy February. Let me know if any of you guys have February birthdays. I would love to know. If you have any exciting plans for February. And we're just gonna jump right in. So I'm gonna start off with gas. So on the 27th, I got gas, and on the 31st. So I did put $40 both times. So the 27th and then the 31st. I have been driving a lot, which you will see once I get to my mileage page, but that's for work, so it's okay. Next up is food. I got myself Jack in the Box on the 27th. So I spent $15.93. I was starving this day. I didn't end up eating till I think around 4 o'clock or something. So that was that. And then on the 31st, which was yesterday, I bought George and I lunch. I went to his work and we had lunch together, which was fun. So he works really close to a Taco Bell, and I was kind of like running late on time. So I was like, we're just gonna do that. So it's simple and I don't have to try to figure out where to go. But moving right along to groceries. I did get groceries last week on the 24th, and I spent $59.91. Violet's snoring, so enjoy her little ASMR. The 24th. And then that is it for my cash envelope expenses. So I'm gonna go through and put down my payday stickers, which I got paid the 24th from Etsy. And then the 25th, I babysat, and I actually only have, or I only had 2 stickers left on this sheet, so we're just gonna leave those. When I print myself a new sheet, I'll put the rest down, but I got paid on the 27th. I just made a sign for Hunter and Lexi, which are my roommates. They did not have to pay me, but they sent me $5, so I put that in. And then I got paid from Amazon, which I haven't got paid from Amazon in a while, so that was exciting, which that's basically just from you guys buying stuff that I have linked below. Because those are affiliate links, but I don't get like a huge income off of it, but it is pretty cool that I do get a percentage. And then I babysat again on the 28th, and then on the 31st I got paid from Etsy again. So those are all my paydays. Now I'm gonna put down my no spends for the week. So the 23rd, the 25th, the 26th, 28th, 29th, and the 30th. So for the month of January, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 no spend days, which is pretty good. I'm gonna flip back here to my weekly check-in page. Where I'm sitting, it's kind of hard to tell if this is straight or not. So if it's not, I apologize, but I really can't tell. So this week for gas, I spent $80. I'm not tracking the total, but I mean like the remaining just for gas, because it doesn't really make sense for me. Fun, I did not spend anything. So we still had $20 remaining. And then food, I spent $15.93 plus $23.77. That's $39.70. $39.70. And we only had 141, so we're over by 38.29. 38.29. And then groceries, I spent $59.91. So $228.21 minus $59.91 is $168.30. So that is what we had remaining. And then treats, I did not spend anything. And we have $17 remaining. So I'm going to go ahead and write my totals down here for gas, food, groceries, and treats, because I did not spend anything out of fun and I only have 4 lines down here. So that's what I'm gonna write. So let's total up gas. We had 60 the first week plus 84 plus 78 plus 80. We spent $302 this month, which I have been working a lot, so that makes sense. And then for food, we had 30 times 4. We had 120 for the month, and we went over by 3,829. So we spent $158.29. Then for groceries, we had $400 and we have $168.30 remaining. So that means I spent $231 with 17 cents. And then treats, I only spent $3 in week number 2. So that's the total. So that is it for that. I'm gonna quickly walk you through the rest of my pages, and then we will go to my monthly overview page and fill that in together. So here's my income page. I got paid from YouTube, which is Google AdSense. So that is marked in here. And then Etsy, babysitting, that sign I made, Amazon, babysitting, and Etsy again. So that was my income for the month. And then here is what my calendar looks like, all filled in. We will fill this section out together in a second. Sinking funds, I did have some transactions. I went to Walgreens on the 23rd, and that came out of couponing, and that was $24. And then I spent $40 out of my gifts category at Active, which is like a clothing store, for George's last part of his gift. And then I had to buy some lamination sheets from Walmart, and that was $30. So in total, for the entire month, out of my sinking funds, I spent $378. And then for supplies, again, that Walmart transaction was transferred over here. Shipping this last week, I only spent $8.10. So for the month, I spent $35.46. YouTube has stayed the same, my 2 sticker subscriptions. I do plan to film a planner video, so hold me to it. If you're one of the people that really misses those videos, just leave me a comment down below, because I do plan to film one, because I really miss filming them and I absolutely love planning, so why not share it with you guys. And then lastly, we have mileage. So from the 24th, I drove 113.5 miles. The 25th, 42.4. The 27th, 100.5. The 30th, 72.4. And the 31st, 95. So for the month, I drove 1,074 miles, 0.8 for property management, not in general. This is just for work purposes. So there's that. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you on in so that we can fill this page out together. Maybe not that zoomed in. All right, so it's basically just transferring over the numbers from my weekly check-in page. So gas is $3.02, which I'm not going to track the difference because it just doesn't correlate, so we're not going to worry about that. Then fun, I did not spend anything. Food, I spent $158. $29. Also, sorry, but my writing is always really bad in these videos while I fill this out, because my hand has to rest on the coil and it's really not the easiest thing to do. But groceries, I spent $231. Oops. 17. And then treats, I spent $3. Sinking funds, which I am not going to worry about the difference, $378, because one, it doesn't correlate, and I also don't even have this, like, what I planned. Usually in the budgeted section, I write what I plan to stuff into my sinking funds, and then the actual is what came out, but that again doesn't correlate because I have been adding to these sinking funds for months and years. So the number doesn't really matter, but I just like to track everything. And then lastly, we did have 2 unbudgeted expenses in my monthly overview. They are these gray stickers. So I'm going to calculate those and add those in. We had $35 and then $26.94, which is $61.94. So let's add all that up. We have 302 plus 158.29 plus 231.17 plus 3 plus 378 plus 61.94. That is $1,134.40. My planner is turning as I'm writing. So there's that. I'm going to quickly fill this side in, which again is just transferring over from my weekly check-in page. 38, 29, and then groceries, 168, 30, and then treats, 17, and then this is negative 61.94. So we're gonna go ahead and add up these differences and not these because, again, gas and sinking funds we're not accounting for. So we're gonna add up all the positives first. So $20 plus 168.30 plus 17 equals 205.30. Then we're gonna subtract the two reds, minus 38.29 minus 61.94. We're still left in the positive by 105.07. So that is why I am not too stressed about my food going over and my unbudgeted, because I knew we were still in the green. And obviously that's a goal to follow the budget, but again, like, I'm human and I don't make these videos to make you guys feel bad for not having a perfect budget or any of that. Like, these are my real numbers and this is really how I budget my money. So it's okay if it's not perfect every time, but I think we're doing pretty good. So that is my variable expenses. I did want to quickly go over my savings because that's kind of the most exciting part, at least for me. So my auto transfer from my checking to my savings, $25 automatically gets pulled out once a month. So that's always there. And then my coins, I took them out of my coin jar and put them into my digital coin jar. That's how I get a count for these. But in the month of January, I saved $4.68. So almost $5 just in change, which is pretty good. I'm not counting my $1 savings challenge this year, so you won't see this section next month, but I just put a dash there. But I did save money. I just don't know. I want it to be a surprise. Then for my 52-week challenge, this is the challenge that George and I are doing together. We saved $174 this month. And then for my 52-week box challenge, this I am doing alone with my Terra box, and I saved $125. And then my monthly challenge is a date challenge. That just means I stuff whatever the current date is when I film my videos. So for the month of January, I saved $66. So in total for January, I saved $394.68, which is pretty good if you ask me. And this doesn't even take into account my sinking funds, which are basically like tiny savings challenges within themselves, just for very specific categories. But before I go, I want to quickly explain the monthly challenge to you guys if you haven't seen my cash stuffings, or if you're a little confused. So my monthly challenge is the date challenge, and I stuff my cash envelopes every Friday. So the first week I saved $6, the second week I saved $13, the third week I saved $20, and then the fourth week I saved $27. So all of that added up is $66. So that is what I saved, which is what you see down here. I hope that makes sense to you guys. But that does bring us to the end of this video. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. We're getting close to our next milestone, which I feel like we've been climbing slowly and slowly for a while now. So if you find yourself watching my videos more often than not, then consider subscribing. It's free, it's fun. We have lots of content over here. and we'd love for you to join our little family. So do that. And that is it for today. I will see you all very soon in my next video. Bye, guys.